Ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, hustlers, and future millionaires, yes, you. Today I want to talk to you about something more important than money, more powerful than opportunity, and more dangerous than your ex. Your mind. And more importantly, because let me tell you the truth, your brain is the most expensive real estate on earth. It is more valuable than all the land in Dubai combined, and some of you are renting your brain out for free to nonsense. Yes, you let gossip live in your head for free. You let fear sleep comfortably in the master bedroom. You let doubt eat your food, drink your water, and stretch its legs on your couch. Then you wonder why you have no space left for success. My friend, even Airbnb charges fees. Why is your mind free? Your mind is like a sponge. Whatever it absorbs becomes your life. But let me ask you, what exactly is your mind soaking in every day? Are you soaking in motivation, knowledge, wisdom, strategy, discipline? Or are you soaking in TikTok dances, useless drama, celebrity gossip? Who cheated on who? Which influencer is fighting who? Some of you wake up in the morning, open your phone, scroll for 3 hours, laugh at nonsense videos, read 20 comments from strangers who don't even know where their own lives are going. Then at 10 a.m. you say, I feel tired. Of course you are tired. You just ate mental junk food for breakfast. If you eat candy for breakfast every day, you become unhealthy. If you feed your mind junk every day, your life becomes unhealthy. You are what you eat, but you are also what you think. And some of you are thinking expired thoughts. Let me tell you something funny. When I was building Alibaba, I realized something shocking. People do not fail because they lack intelligence. People fail because they plant the wrong seeds in their mind. Imagine two gardens. Garden A, seeds of confidence, seeds of discipline, seeds of big dreams, seeds of patience, seeds of hard work. Garden B, seeds of fear, seeds of excuses, seeds of jealousy, seeds of laziness, seeds of I will start tomorrow. After 1 year, one garden becomes a forest of success. The other becomes a jungle of regret. My friend, which one is your mind growing right now? Some people plant seeds of excuses every day. I don't have time. But my friends, but the economy, but the government, but the weather, but Mercury is in retrograde, but my neighbor's cat is depressed. Stop! You are planting excuses every day like a professional farmer. And then you complain when your life is full of problems. Let me say it clearly. Your garden is your responsibility. Stop blaming the rain when you planted weeds. Friends, this is important. Your life will always move in the direction of the people who speak into your mind. If your friends talk about parties, gossip, who got pregnant, who bought what, who insulted who is trending, congratulations. You have a group of friends who are experts in nothing. But if your friends talk about ideas, opportunities, investments, growth, books, strategies, business, then congratulations again. You have a group of friends who can make you successful. Let me tell you something funny. In my 20s, most of my friends were confused. They did not know what they wanted to do in life. Every time we gathered, all they talked about was food, movies, failures, gossip, and bad luck. Do you know what I realized? People who are going nowhere walk very fast. They are in a hurry. But they don't know where they're going. But people who know where they are going walk slowly but with direction. Choose your people wisely, because your mind becomes like the people you listen to. Some of you are suffering today not because you are weak, but because your circle is weak. Let me tell you a secret. Business people spend billions trying to influence your mind. Social media companies want your attention. Advertise. Celebrities want your admiration. Politicians want your emotions. Entertainment companies want your time. Everyone wants something from your mind. But my question is, what do you want from your mind? Some people say, Jack, I want to be successful. Okay? Then why are you feeding your mind failure? If you want wealth, feed your mind knowledge. If you want peace, feed your mind gratitude. If you want confidence, feed your mind discipline. If you want greatness, feed your mind great thoughts. You cannot feed your mind rubbish and expect to produce gold. Even a chicken knows that if you eat bad food, your stomach will complain. So why do you think your life will not complain when your mind eats garbage? If you want to change your life, start with these 3 rules. Rule 1, choose what you watch. Not everything on the internet is for your brain. Some of it is for entertainment. Some is for distraction. Some is for confusion. Choose wisely. If you watch motivational videos, business lessons, financial education, documentaries, skill tutorials, your mind becomes sharp. But if you watch drama, people fighting, People arguing, useless trends. Gossip shows your mind becomes soft like bread left in water. Rule 2, choose what you hear. Stop listening to negative people. They are like mosquitoes, small but extremely annoying. If you listen to people who say you can't, your brain will believe it. Protect your ears like you protect your PIN number. Rule 3, choose what you say. Your words create your world. If you keep saying, I'm tired, I'm unlucky, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, maybe next year, then don't be surprised when your life acts exactly that way. Speak success even when you don't feel successful. Speak confidence even when you're shaking. Speak abundance even when your pockets are crying. Imagine you walk into a restaurant. The waiter asks, Sir, what would you like to feed your brain today? And you say, just give me whatever's cheap. My friend, that is exactly what many of you are doing. You feed your mind cheap entertainment, cheap gossip, cheap opinions, cheap drama. You're eating mental junk food and expecting a millionaire body. Does that make sense? Let me tell you a fun fact. Your brain loves expensive food. And what is expensive food for the brain? Books, courses, mentorship, meditation, positive thinking, hard work, deep focus, meaningful conversations. These things cost effort, time, and discipline. But the returns are priceless. A cheap mind gives you a cheap life. A rich mind gives you a rich life. Some people want a big future but small habits. They want to be rich but wake up at 10 a.m. They want to be successful but scroll for 5 hours. They want to be respected but spend the day arguing online with strangers. They want to grow but never read. They want to be disciplined but can't even charge their phone on time. Let me ask you something funny. How do you want to manage a company when you cannot manage your own morning? Tiny habits create giant results. Read 10 pages daily. Listen to one inspiring message daily. Spend 20 minutes learning a new skill daily. Think in silence for 5 minutes daily. These small habits will transform your mind more than motivation ever will, because your mind becomes what it practices. Imagine leaving your house door open all day. Anyone can walk in. A thief, a stranger, a goat, a chicken, your neighbor's noisy child. That is exactly what happens when you do not protect your mind. Anything can enter. Fear, noise, distraction, negativity, doubt. Close the door of your mind. Do not allow every thought to enter. If a thought does not serve you, do not host it. Say, fear, get out. Doubt, you are not invited. Negativity, this is not your address. Excuses, please find another brain. Your mind is too precious to host nonsense. Some people think the mind becomes strong. No, the mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it becomes weak. If you train your mind with books, challenges, discipline, difficult tasks, problem solving, daily goals, your mind becomes powerful. But if you train your mind with scrolling, complaining, procrastination, gossip, fear, laziness, your mind becomes soft and lazy. A strong mind leads a weak body. A weak mind cannot even lead itself. Your imagination is dangerous. It can make you or destroy you. Some people use their imagination only to create fear. What if I fail? What if people laugh? What if it doesn't work? What if they reject me? Let me tell you something. Fear has more imagination than Hollywood. Use your imagination to build dreams, not fear. Instead of imagining failure, imagine success. Instead of imagining embarrassment, imagine growth. Instead of imagining obstacles, imagine opportunities. Your future is created in your mind long before it shows up in your life. Change your mind and you change your habits, your confidence, your relationships, your decisions, your opportunities, your wealth, your entire destiny. The mind is the master of your life. Everything else follows. If you control your mind, you control your life. If you lose your mind, life controls you. Here's a simple mental diet to follow every day. Morning, feed your mind. Read something inspiring. Listen to motivational content. Plan your day. Practice gratitude. Afternoon, train your mind. Work on your goals. Learn something new. Practice discipline. Evening, clean your mind. Reflect on your day. Let go of stress. Prepare for tomorrow. Eat this diet consistently and your life will transform. My friends, listen carefully. Your mind is the CEO of your life. Your emotions are the employees. Your actions are the departments. Your habits are the systems. Your results are the profits. If the CEO, your mind is weak, the whole company collapses. If the CEO is strong, the whole company succeeds. Choose what your CEO consumes. I want to leave you with this. Everything you want in life, peace, wealth, success, power, greatness, begins with what you allow inside your mind. Protect your mind. Feed it wisdom. Feed it discipline. Feed it clarity. Feed it positivity. Feed it growth. Feed it dreams. Because the mind you build today will build the life you live tomorrow. So my friend, choose what your mind consumes and watch your life transform like Alibaba during Singles Day. Thank you. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and stay careful about what enters your mind.